guys, and welcome back. It's me, Soul Kiss Tarot, with another video, another pick a card reading. Today, this reading is about what messages does your soul have for you. So let's go ahead and get started. This is pile number 1. I chose to do succulents this reading because I love these little babies. And this is pile number 2. This long boy. And this is pile number 3. This one's my favorite one, I think. So do what you gotta do. If you need to pause, meditate. What I like to do is just kind of see what I'm immediately drawn to. And sometimes you need to look away and then look back, and whatever you're first drawn to is the one that's meant for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, if you guys chose pile number 1, then this reading is for you. So right away, what I'm seeing is a lot of blues and a lot of purples. And what that is telling me is this has to do with a lot of your throat chakra and a lot of your third eye crown chakra going on. A lot of you could be really overthinking, spending a lot of time just outside of yourself, outside of your own inner environment, and paying attention to a lot of voices, a lot of things that people have been saying about you, maybe. A lot of you could be feeling overwhelmed by the politics, the media, the different narratives, the different voices going around, feeling confused, not knowing what to believe in, just feeling overwhelmed by it all. After all, the beginning of 2021 is going to be an extension energetically of 2020, so that could be still bothering you guys. I'm seeing that your soul is definitely asking you guys to learn how to take a step back and go within. This is the turning in card. Going within, learning how to create silence for yourself. You guys are very social creatures, and to a point where a lot of you are empaths, and that can mean that a lot of you just energetically absorb what is going on around you. So it's kind of like this girl you see, like this is, if this blue is her aura, you see how it's sort of leaking into the auras of these other people. I'm feeling that for you guys might be feeling like really energetically messy. And you guys might need to clean house, clean your inner temple. And with a lot of that, drinking water for sure, mineral water, like water, make sure it's not purified. Make sure you guys are drinking water, not tap water. Don't calcify your pineal gland, none of that stuff. Make sure you guys get nice mineral water, spring water. Check what minerals are available. Purified water pulls minerals from your body, so you guys could be losing more of the minerals instead of gaining minerals, which is what water is supposed to be doing for you. So guys, a lot of you can be feeling malnourished. I feel like your guys' inner garden, like your spiritual garden, has been running dry a bit, and it's a very delicate energy that you guys need to make sure that everything is in bloom, that everything is blossoming, that everything's remaining healthy. But you guys have not learned how to separate your energy from other people yet. You see how this card, this reading starts with this woman, and she's alone. Well, she's alone, but there's a lot of voices, a lot of different faces blurred in the background trying to get to her. And you see these hands kind of trying to grab at her. And then from the rest of the card on, it goes into this aloneness. This person's alone. Buddha is alone. Their third eye, there's both third eye things going on here. They're both their third eyes are open. And then at the end, they get rejoined with a community. The difference between these two cards, though, is that this person took the journey to go within, took the journey of exploring their own mind, exploring their own consciousness, their own vibration, and learned how to start holding it as their own. And you see how now he has the clouds back in this background, except there's no more voices. And he learned how to quiet out external voices and find his own inner truth and hold on to that. So once you guys are able to do that, you guys are going to be able to join back into certain communities, into your family, your friends, just being back on maybe social media. Maybe it's best for you guys to detox from social media, but also getting back into public discourse of maybe politics or what media is talking about. A lot of you guys, I'm hearing, need to detox from the media, from the news sources. Twitter, especially Twitter, can be very, 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 very toxic for you guys. You guys are very, very, very sensitive souls. There's a lot of blurred imagery here. You see the cage, you see the clouds, you see this blurred butterfly, these blurred clouds of people. So it might be very, very hard for you guys right now. A lot of you guys can be feeling lost, really wishy-washy, really exhausted and out of breath, because I feel very out of breath right now and kind of anxious. Sorry, I need to take deep breaths to ground myself from this energy. It's really like wrapping me up. You guys can be feeling really overwhelmed, because since you guys are empaths, a lot of you guys can be feeling, you guys are spiritually aware, but you are not knowing just yet how to protect your own energy, your own energetic space. And in that, you guys are kind of getting lost in the sauce of these 2020 energies and all this stuff, the media manipulation, the infringement on freedoms and liberation and infringement of feeling blessed and loved and light. This is sort of a war on spirituality going on right now, and you guys are really struggling from it because you don't know how to protect yourselves. So I'm hearing the best thing for you guys to do right now is to protect your own. Keep your third eye strong. With your third eye, the biggest thing that blocks it is ego, which has been one of the media's goals, I should say, of trying to keep the ego up by creating differences and labels and all these things. A lot of you guys need to get away from the media and learning how to detach and shut off your ego from main messages that your soul is trying to give you. Your soul, I'm hearing, is like, it tries to communicate with you a lot, but it is not able to physically reach you because there is a block on your third eye. There's a block on your third eye. And so it feels like all these messages that are supposed to be getting to you about like navigating your life of happiness and helping you get through next stages in your life are severely blocked because you are just learning now how to protect your energy. We have wombat spirit, be at home. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. Moth spirit, surrender now. Let me move these up. Moth spirit, surrender now. And lion spirit, be generous at spirit. So a lot of you guys, because you've been feeling your energy just out of whack, out of alignment, feeling really used. You guys feel really used, being taken for granted, maybe even exploited energetically. And a lot of you have just, your method and your way of coping with that has just been being at home and sort of isolating yourself from your friends and your family and the outside world, whether it's just interaction with strangers, interacting on social media platforms. You guys really are just trying to take time out, but you aren't, it's not with this connection. It's like more of you guys just sort of pushing yourselves away from other energies because you're so afraid of them. Like it got to a point now where you don't trust other people's energies anymore. And so this be at home spirit, it's here right now because it's like, that's like, you guys need to be doing more of that, but on a completely different level. Like you need to be at home so that you can be in silence, that you can learn how to harness your own energy and identify your own energy. You guys are at a point where you don't even know what your own energy feels like anymore, what your own soul says or thinks about things anymore. Like you guys don't know how to trust yourselves. When a voice comes in now, it's like you don't even know what's your own voice and what is the voice of media or someone who you look up to and you trust their opinion, or just heavily opinionated people that you're afraid to own and like vocalize your difference in opinion with. Sorry guys, I'm feeling like really, I had to stop because honestly I didn't know if I was going to continue on this reading because I really just didn't even trust the message. And I was just going to like start all over from scratch and just start a completely new reading. But I realized that this was the energy coming in from you guys. Like you guys really just don't even trust yourself to a point where like me trying to communicate this now feels like fraudulent or like fake. And not like, I don't even know, like I didn't even trust the message for a second. So you guys really just need to learn how to tap into your own consciousness. And with that, and this is the scary part, but with that comes being alone. And you guys are like, like I said, you guys have separated yourself, but it's not in an authentic way. Like you physically separated yourselves, but you're still looking at other people. You're still looking at the outside world and observing like, how are people reacting to this? What crazy thing is going on in the news now? What are my friends doing on Instagram? What are they up to? And like a lot of comparing your life and comparing people's energies to your own. But I'm hearing that the only reason, if a lot of you have been seeing like people, friends or family who carry very strong energy, a lot of that is only because you have that much of a radiant light and as much of a strong energy as them, but you just are, your soul is like kind of jealous in the sense that that person has a relationship with their soul where it is strong and they are intertwined enough where the person can act out according to their soul. You guys have created such a blockage between you and your soul because you guys don't know how to trust yourselves yet. Some of you may have grown up thinking that other people were wiser than you, smarter than you, funnier, like prettier, like whatever it is, more popular, that you guys had nothing important to say, that you guys weren't interesting, whatever it is. And because of that, it's basically like you telling your soul, like, you don't, like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Like, I'd rather be with these souls. And that has all been a construction of the mind. That has all been the ego lying to you to sabotage. So every single person's soul is like this white cake, right? And every single cake has this one hole in the cake that's like moldy, this like darker part that tries to sabotage our relationship with our soul. And it's like your guys's has just gotten a little bit bigger because you fed it more attention. So I'm hearing like whenever you guys hear those self-sabotaging thoughts, acknowledge them, hold space for them, but don't just disregard them after. Surrender now. You guys need to surrender to the moment. A lot of you guys have been resisting to the fact that okay, it's 2020, I have to be inside, I can't be with my friends and family. Like, you guys chose a lot of distractions before, whether it was going to a club, whether it was traveling, going out with friends, hooking up, I'm hearing, like whatever you're, okay, sorry guys, my iPhone storage keeps on going up. But anyways, so you guys need to understand that you can't keep on avoiding the inevitable. 2020's energy has been meant for you to go within, to give you that, to force you to be alone. All those distractions that you guys had before in your life to take you away from this soul's yearning and like constantly like poking at you, be like, hey, like talk to me, like, hey, like fix your relationship with me, strengthen your relationship with me. And it's like you guys do not have the distractions anymore. And so this is your golden opportunity now. This quarantine, this lockdown, wherever you are, whatever is happening, is forced time. The universe is forcing you to be alone and take advantage of that. Learn how to love being with yourself. Learn how to have fun and enjoy being with yourself. Learn how to trust in yourself. Learn how to trust in yourself. You guys need to surrender to this, to what this allocated time is for, and understanding what the grand purpose of all of this is. You guys need to get beyond this conditioning that you guys have experienced of not opening up to yourself. It's like you guys have been sleeping on yourself for your entire life, and now the universe is telling you that now is the perfect time to start being there for yourself. Start showing up for yourself. Start creating opportunities and taking advantage of opportunities for yourself, creating projects, creating. and trusting that the process works out. I almost stopped this reading because I wasn't trusting the process of this. And that self-doubt was coming in from you guys. Like, be generous of spirit. You guys are abundant. Your souls are abundant. Your souls are strong and oh, so powerful. And it's frustrating to see that you guys are like too afraid to see that. Like, you see how she's closing her eyes? You guys are too afraid to see that because you're afraid that once you open your eyes, you're just going to see these scary faces of everyone else. So tap into yourself. Be open to receiving messages in silence. The soul speaks to you in silence. You guys need to learn how to meditate and enjoy that time. Ideally, if you guys can learn how to meditate in complete silence with no guided meditations, no meditation music, like that would be ideal. And that's something to work up towards, because that is like where you guys' energy is most potent, because your soul, like, it gets your soul the most excited because it knows at that time is like, it's like, I'm thinking of like a vast open valley that is like open to receive all this rainwater and fill up to like a flowing river. And that is only possible if you guys open up that space. And space is only truly open once there's pure nothingness. Okay, let's see what we have. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. And Page of Cups. So, because there's no major arcana, I'm seeing that, like, for you guys, this energy could be coming from either work. Maybe there's a lot of people at work that bring your energy down, bring your vibration down. Maybe you guys are at a place that a company or something that harbors a lot of people who don't believe in spirituality, don't believe in betterment of your emotions, of your soul, of a connection to something deeper than what exists just on the outside 3D level. And so you guys might be afraid to come out and be like, yeah, I believe in tarot, or like, yeah, I meditate and I talk to my soul every day. And not even like you have to like take like an announcement speaker or whatever and say that, but just like walking with that pride in that truth, you know, and owning that. Or it could be with emotions. Maybe there's a blockage in a relationship for some of you guys where you guys haven't pursued a relationship or aren't fully vulnerable in a relationship now, because you guys are happy emotionally right now. You're in a good place emotionally, but you're not thinking that there is more out there for you. And so it's like the universe is coming to give you another cup, to like give you the 10 of Cups, to give you emotional fulfillment and happiness in your life. And that one cup is like access to your soul like this. It's like you guys have so many cups and you're like, okay, yeah, like this is great. So like, but shouldn't it feel better? Like, why shouldn't I be feeling even better than I am? And it's because that one missing cup is the cup of emotional fulfillment in a relationship with yourself. And so I'm hearing like, allow yourself to be curious. Like this relationship with yourself, you guys are really good at relationships, and harnessing beautiful energy with them and holding space for beautiful people all around in your life. But it's like you're like a novice at honing in on a relationship with yourself, and that kind of freaks you guys out a little bit. And some of you may think that that's like a permanent thing, like something that, oh, I guess I'm just like not someone who can be confident or like be happy with myself or be in love with myself fully. I guess I'm just not that kind of a person. But it's like, no, like any relationship, it is a muscle that you have to strengthen. So allow yourself to be curious. Allow yourself to just start committing to a deeper relationship with yourself, and that will take some time. So you guys have to be patient for that. But surrender in each moment that you can and that you're reminded to. Surrender to your soul's energy. And that could be your mantra, like, I surrender to you, talking to your soul and just seeing like what is able to come out and letting it come out. This, again, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Please be patient, because this is going to bring you way more stability and security with anything in your life. And you guys will understand how to hold in, like, you will understand what inner wealth is on a completely different level, I'm hearing. And the universe, I cannot stress it enough, is really carving this time out for you guys. Like, it has diligently worked through this time period to get you guys open to this possibility. But you need to do the work, and you need to be patient with yourself. Let yourself mess up. Let yourself get frustrated at yourself a little bit, but just don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't judge yourself. Don't hold yourself back from accessing this energy. I'm gonna shuffle some more soul guidance cards for you guys from the Soul's Journey lesson cards deck. Any soul messages for pile number 1? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so you see how there's these two energies right now. Like, this is the energy that you are trying to tap into, that you have available to tap into, and this is the energy that's holding that back. Let this energy be here. Like, don't deny it, don't reject it, don't turn it away, because it's just going to come back in stronger waves the next time. But let it show up, and just use this mantra. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Like, what you guys need to hone in on what your soul's truth is. Like, what truth do you live by genuinely? And start walking like that is your truth. Again, like, you guys don't have to be these like speakers and like tell everyone you meet about your spiritual journey if that makes you uncomfortable in the beginning. But just owning that truth. Like, you guys don't even like, it's like once you close your doors, you like allow yourself to be spiritual, or like, you know, like as an online presence, maybe in like a Reddit community or something, but you guys won't like own it outside your own room walls. There's this fear of judgment and this fear of rejection and abandonment because of whatever truth, or because of this truth, this greater truth that you feel like no one else can get behind you on, but it's not true. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You guys want this. You really, really want this. And you just have been trying to get around the way, like around it for so long. Like trying to get your 10 of Cups without doing this work. And it's not possible. Like, you guys this is the missing piece in your whole journey right now. And your soul's like begging you guys to help it get there. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. This is all in your guys' hands. And you have, like, please, when you talk to your soul about this, be gentle with yourself for like this self-sabotage all these years, from connecting with yourself and from not trusting yourself. Like, write a sweet, gentle, loving apology letter to your soul. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't hold any guilt or regret towards yourself. Understand that this was part of a greater lesson for you, to connect to something bigger and to get to a deeper truth. But just come at it from a place of love and understanding and a new perspective. Offer a new perspective. Don't offer this shaming of like, we didn't do this for so long, and like I wasn't doing the right thing for so long, I wasn't trusting you, and making yourself feel bad over it. Like, you have to come in with a new perspective that offers this. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that was a lot. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 1. If this reading resonated at all, please like, share, or subscribe down below. I really hope that helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. Feel free to click the like button down below, click the notification bell down below. If you guys want to book a reading, I would be honored. And I'm also taking donations if you guys would like. I'm also doing free readings that are donation based, and I'm gonna put the link in down below sometime soon. So yeah, my Instagram's also down there. I might open TikTok back again. I'm not really sure about it, but yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys next time, and thank you so much. Bye. Okay, hello group number 2. If you guys chose this cute little tall dude, then this reading is for you. So let's dive into it right away. You guys got some really, really, really positive cards. And the first message that came to me when I was channeling was the words, thank you. Your soul is so, so, so grateful for all the work that you guys have put into your journey. You guys have absolutely been through it. I feel like 2020 was super hard for you guys, but it's been a long time coming. With the intensity card, it shows me that there has been a karmic cycle that you guys have been pushing through for years, and a lot of them are life lessons, a lot of them are past life traumas that you guys needed to heal in order to overcome certain obstacles that were manifesting in your life that has been taking place for such a long time, whether it's been a blockage in love, in abundance, in career, in just expressing yourself and being free to express yourself. This card is the thank you card. This card, your soul is so grateful, and it feels like this burst of finally being able to experience itself and finally being able to see yourself in everyday life, like see the beauty of creation in the smallest aspects of life. Like you guys will be going out into nature and just like being able to absorb the miracle that is life. And it took you such a long time to get there. This master energy is you guys taking the time to work out your karmic debts, to be able to clean up house and clean up the emotional residue that has taken place in your body and detoxing out subconscious beliefs that don't serve you anymore. And it's so freeing because it's like in doing these things, it's like you guys have realized that your being is naturally powerful and is naturally radiant and expressive. And it's like you guys have figured out, so many people in spirituality are like, how do I access these energies? How do I get into this? But it's like you understood that it's not something that you have to become because your nature, everyone's nature is already this. You understand that it's something that you already are, and you just have to remove the blocks to get there. And that requires the ability to heal. You guys have accessed your inner alchemist and have understood just how powerful you are as a healer and how it really just requires a will, a determined will to heal. And this, with the morality and politics card, it's showing me that you guys have had a long time, a long time of this structured thoughts that have gotten to a point where they have just created bars in your head and have imprisoned your mind, keeping you stuck and keeping you thinking that you are this person that's not meant for great things in life, or you are you aren't deserving of love, or all the things in life that make us feel beautiful, and not just beautiful in the, you know, like, oh, you look good kind of way, but in every single aspect of existence, beautiful. And with the politics card, that's showing me that you guys, it's like you see how, okay, these are like the genuine expressions of you guys, like very, very, very authentic self that you guys have released, and these are like incomplete faces, like something is off with these. So it's like you guys have been so conditioned in the past with showing certain parts of yourself, or like kind of like showing masks for the sake of surviving in high school, or like with your friend groups, or like people who you thought were your friends, or just society in general with your job, whatever. You guys have just been in a survival mode, thinking that you have to show a certain way or present yourself a certain way, and there's a certain vulnerability that comes with being this, with being your true self. And it's like your soul feels so happy that it can finally take off these masks that have been implemented, but because they're still showing up, I feel like there's still some residual masks, residual subconscious. Guys, I just realized that I freaking was talking for 20 million years and it stopped. So that really makes me upsetty spaghetti, but we're gonna try to do this again. Okay, whatever, it's fine. So basically what we missed, I'm gonna take this away and go back. Okay. So you guys, your soul has been incredibly, like, your soul has been feeling so relieved, and it is so grateful for everything you have done for it, for you guys went through hell, and you went through hell with the purpose of understanding that you were going to get past it, and that was meant for healing, that was an activation for healing. And it's funny because it's like one of those things where you don't know that you're healing, or you don't feel that you're truly healing until you pass that cycle, and you guys have passed that cycle. But while this is most of the energy, there is still these droplets, there is still remainders, there's still like residual, that was the word that I used, residual pain and unhealed issues that have been staying within you. So there's something that you have not fully healed, this mental imprisonment that has blocked you from fully receiving this. Because even though these cards are amazing and it's showing you this, like this direction that this guy's going in towards the master, this is what your guys' energy is right now. But there is still this, like, yeah, there's still this little itty bitty part that is making you guys feel a little bit hurt still, a little bit like, okay, like I thought I was supposed to be like 10 of Cups kind of feeling, like the World card or something, but there's still some blockages from your soul that you guys are experiencing. A lot of this is, again, like I said, a structure of subconscious beliefs that has been layered within time from overthinking, from thoughts, from negative beliefs about yourself that you have repeated consistently throughout your life. And this comes in to say that I feel like this is a past life soul trauma. You guys have been, some of you guys have past life trauma. Most of the time when you have past life trauma, that bleeds into this life, and we do things that we don't understand why we do them. Maybe we hold on to a victimhood mentality way too easily and get and we don't know why we react the way we do to certain things like this. And some of you, it's like a this lifetime kind of trauma, and these two energies are connected for sure. So then what I did was I clarified it, and when I clarified it, I got these cards: Possibilities, the Creator, and Queen of Cups energy. Let me make sure that this is still recording. Okay, we're good. Thank God. But when these cards came out, what this told me was that this energy, this mental enslavement that you guys still have, this these bars, like you guys have like literally your thoughts. I don't know if you guys know this, but any sort of thoughts, words are all energy. And when the same energy accumulates, it turns into a physical thing. And that's how the law of attraction and manifestation works. It's like you have to repeatedly create these thoughts to create something physical. And there has been this churning of these thoughts throughout your life that have created mental bars within your own inner world. And that inner world is your heart space. And notice how this is literally in the center. This sunset, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a sunset and the crescent moon is right here, and it literally looks like this sunset right here. Sorry, I'm gonna check like every 2 seconds. Like, I just sat on one of the cacti. LOL. LOL, that hurts so bad. I just sat my fat old ass on the first group. Let me put this away. I'm dead. I'm dead. Comment down below if you guys got to this point, because that's so fucking hilarious. Comment down with the cactus emoji so we all know what went down. But anyways, So this sunset happening here, showing here, like you guys went through some shit with your emotions, and it got to a point, there was some sort of trauma that made you cut off your heart energy from yourself, your heart chakra from yourself. You guys do not trust emotions. You guys do not trust yourself with emotions. You guys do not trust people because of it. And this is where the politics card comes in. You guys feel like people have bad intentions, that no one can really be trustworthy, that people never show exactly who they are, and that you can never really get to the true person, and that once you do get to a true person, it's going to be this sneaky, conniving, grimy, slimy man behind this positive, loving character. And it's sad because it manifests in your relationships. Like you guys need to learn how to nurture and hold your emotions in a caring space and become this Queen of Wands. Like you guys don't know how to become vulnerable with other people, and you guys don't see emotional vulnerability as the superpower that it is. You guys see it as like almost like if you like entered a valley without armor during a war. Like it's just like asking to be like shot and like and like destroyed. Like almost like what foolish people do. And it's like you see how there's like different terrains available here in this picture, and that this eagle is able to see all of them and access all of them at any point. But you guys holding this little cage, this prison inside of your own heart is like blocking half of that abundance for yourself. And it's like within your own inner world also. And it's, remember that saying, it's one of those universal laws, as within, so without. However you treat your inner world manifests your outer world. So you guys blocking you off from your own heart space, like not being able to receive your own emotions well, not being able to have fear, shame, guilt, all of those feelings come in. And when they do come in, you guys don't know how to handle them. Maybe you'll turn them away. Maybe you'll say like, I can't feel those things. Then love comes in and passion comes in, and crying, the feeling of crying because something's so beautiful or so sad, like raw emotions, you guys don't know how to deal with. So you guys have become kind of callous with emotions. And it's like your soul can't experience the intensity that life brings, the holistic view of life. Like we have come on this earth as human beings to learn lessons. And part of the human experience on earth is to encapsulate all emotions in their purest, most intense form. And that includes sadness, that includes love, that includes heartbreak. And it's like, and so it's like you guys have like are cutting your soul off from fully experiencing life itself, which then cuts off your soul from learning the lessons it needs to on this earth, like what it signed up for. You guys need to learn how to become vulnerable again, and how to, like, you guys need to improve your relationship with emotions, I'm hearing. Because, and then what's funny is that, like, again, as within, so without. So once you block off your heart from creating, from experiencing, from accessing this yin energy, we got the moon here. You see, this is a masculine figure, but we have the moon showing a balance of yin and yang. And you guys need to learn how to channel your in, how to be receptive, how to be creative, how to surrender, how to really let go and be naked and vulnerable. This guy is out here like showing his emotions, being like, yeah, this is how I feel, and there's power in that, and this is empowering, and this is beautiful. And it's like, you guys don't trust that. Like, you think that showing emotions is like dangerous and unsafe, and that like someone will manipulate your own power once they access your love. if they ever got a hold of it, or if they ever knew that you loved them or something. And it comes from the past. But you guys need to learn how to let that go and heal from that. Because I'll tell you what, like, people only have as, like, you being afraid of something, and you, okay, let's think about it, right? What is ever put behind cages or like locked up? What is ever locked up? It's treasure, it's our jewelry, things that are priceless, and things that have high value. We have the bank vaults, we have prisoners. Like, these are things with a lot of power, that have a lot of influence, that are very, very, very valuable in our lives. By locking it up, we're defining and we're telling the universe, this thing has power, this thing is valuable. And so by you locking up your own heart is telling the world that, like, this thing has value, and it, because you're locking it up, you're attracting this kind of energy. So it's like your own inner world manifests out in the outer world and attracts people who might manipulate, or whose goal is to access, the heart space, and like do, break someone's heart or break someone's trust. And like, you're attracting the wrong people because you're too protective of your heart space. But once you learn how to be vulnerable, how to open up that center within yourself, and understand it's a source of power that needs to be reflected out in your life and acted out accordingly. Like, she acts out of her heart space. This person acts out of their heart space. This master acts out of his heart space. These are the people that trap their own heart energy. This guy, these masks, this conniving energy and manipulation, whatever, that's to protect his own. And so you're just going to protect like-minded people. He has some vulnerability issues also. He has his defenses up because he doesn't trust the world. So it's funny because, like, in being this person, you become this person, and you attract more people like this. So you need to get out of this space, put those cards aside, and access Queen of Cups, and understand that your emotions are beautiful, and understand that no one can have power over your heart. This is something that inherently and eternally belongs to you. No one can take your power away by not loving you back. Rejection only exists if you feel like you can be rejected, and understanding that we're all made of love, and understanding that love is accessible to us at all times within ourselves. You cannot be rejected. And you just understand that a rejection is just a redirection of energy. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Let's pull some more cards. I'm going to make sure that this is recording. Yeah, I got you guys now. Damn, I'm going to be so paranoid about this forever now. Okay, we have Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. Cow Spirit. Miracles. Miracles are endless. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. And Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. This energy, like this creation energy, is so easily accessible to you guys once you open up a little bit. Just open up a little bit. There's no need to have your defenses up. You know what I'm saying? Like, having your defenses up is attracting people who are on offense. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you just understand, like, I'm not even part of this game, I don't even want to play like a defense-offense game, and just getting out of that and being like, I just want to roll around in the field, I don't want to play soccer or whatever, then the universe says, like, okay, and treats that accordingly. She's like, oh, she wants to create her own game. She just wants to live life. Be playful. Life is not about getting hurt and just surviving after that. Life is about getting hurt, feeling pain, and then coming out stronger, and understanding that the love that you have to give is a part of your soul's expression that it needs to use in this world. And that it's a part of the medicine that this world needs right now. Like, I'm hearing that a lot of you guys' soul lesson is to help people understand that the medicine they need to bring to the table is just love. And learning how to love regardless of how people receive it. Because love is not something that people deserve. Love is just something that you are and you act out on. And it attracts other people who believe that also. The world and love and authenticity and vulnerability, these aren't games to play. And that's acting out in like a more of a childlike spirit, like an immature, emotional immaturity, to think that these things are games. They're not games. It's all energy that you access. And learning how to harness it in a beautiful way, that understanding the love that you have inside of here, that you've been trapped inside of this whole time, is the medicine that you need to overcome this, like literally block this shit out and access this, is an energy that you just tap into. Like you have, this is all the energy that you need to alchemize that mistrust in the world, in yourself, in others. You guys don't trust love. And love is an energy, and love will read that and receive that and be like, okay, she, whatever, doesn't want any love. That's cool. We won't give it to them then. We'll give them this. You guys are attracting the very things you don't want in life. So it's like, okay, so what are you going to do with that information? Turn knowledge into wisdom. What are you going to do with this information now? Write down, think about it, meditate on it, sleep on it, see what dreams come up when you sleep on it. How can you alchemize this knowledge into action? How can you use these colors, this light, to melt off these mental bars that you've put in your own head? Life is a mystery. It's not a game. It's here to surprise you in beautiful ways. And I'm hearing that you guys have so much love, the love of things, love of hobbies, love of experiences, love of people that you guys haven't even experienced it and you guys can't even fathom yet. And it's like, once you take this key and unlock your heart chakra, it's all like, you're gonna be so overwhelmed almost, and like surprised with how life will treat you. Sweet results await. Like I said, there is some like sweet experiences waiting for you guys past these bars. Be playful. Don't take life seriously. Do not take life too seriously. I saw this, one of the simplest quotes that I love so much comes from a Buddhist monk, and I'm not sure which one. And he just says, don't take life too seriously. It's just life. And it makes me laugh every time. And it's so true. It's so true. We ruin our whole experience of life by overthinking of its purpose and what we're here for, and like blah 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 blah, and why this is happening to me, and why me, and why not this person, and why am I not like this person, and blah blah blah. Like we're making something so complicated that's so simple. Yeah. Let's look what we have here. The World card. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and 10 of Swords. You guys are exhausted from this energy. Like, you're so ready to be done with this. And so it's like you guys are on the verge of this. You guys are like right there with the world. Right there. This cycle's ending. You just have to, like, I'm hearing just let go. Let go, surrender. Read about yin. Learn how to access yin. And there's going to be this celebratory energy. You guys are going to be celebrating this, and like celebrate with your friends, celebrate with family. And you see how like they have their hands up, like rising, like cheering each other. And you know, like how body language is, like when you like cross your arms, that's like a defense mode. Like, keep your arms wide open to receive blessings, receive love from family members, from friends, from people who are here to cheer you on and welcome this new beginning into your life with you, and be happy for you that you're getting there. There's people in your life, I'm hearing, that are in this energy, like are in a pure love energy, but you just never trusted it before because you didn't know how to recognize it, because it was in such a different frequency from you. And now that you're getting more familiar with this loving energy, it's going to be easier to recognize in other people.
Knight of Pentacles. There is the slowest moving part in the deck, so this might take a while to come to you, or to realize within yourself, I should say, to have it unlocked within yourself. But it's going to be well worth it because we have the World. It's going to be everything. Like, I'm hearing that, like, for some of you, every single one of your problems stems from this cage in your heart. And it's like, once you learn how to dissolve those bars away, all your blessings are going to be coming to you. All of your blessings. Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is stability. Like, there's going to be no more ups and downs emotionally, and like maybe bipolarness, or like really good times and then really shitty times right after. Like, you guys are going to be like emotionally stable with your life. You guys will like consistently actively be like into this energy once you dissolve this. Let's pull some soul journey lesson cards, and these are going to be direct messages from your soul to you guys for guidance and for help. What is pile number 2's soul message? Okay, we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Death, beautiful. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Ugh, I love it. Dee. And love. Dude, that's so beautiful. Oh, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. See the good in people, you guys. People are not here to destroy you. No one ever has the intention to hurt you. Hurt people because they're constantly worried about protecting their own. Think of how many people you guys have hurt. Not to bring shame to yourself, but think of how many people you guys have indirectly, unintentionally hurt just because you're too busy protecting your own. Now understand that is probably what most situations have been in your life. People never, and in the most humbling way, you are never important enough for people to like want to ruin you. You know, it's always, however someone treats you is always a reflection of what is happening within. And it's like, if you guys truly believe in that universal law, as within so without, then that is the truth. People will only treat you as how their relationship with themselves are. There is a death coming to all this. Let that death come. It's coming. It's trying to come in so gracefully, and it can only come in as gracefully as you guys will surrender, or else you'll get the tower. I'm hearing like universe is like, come on, or else, you know, like little warning there. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Be aware of every single time that there's a blockage in you, that someone wants to give you a compliment, let's say, and you immediately reject it or deny it, or say like they're lying. Like, how do I know that they're telling the truth? Like, maybe they're just saying that, maybe blah blah blah. No, like, take in compliments. Someone wants to hug you, let them hug you. Someone wants to get closer, get to know you more, don't close it off right away. Let those opportunities come in and let them see how those people want to play out. Because the more you say like, oh, this person's probably going to use me, blah 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 blah, you're telling yourself like, I don't trust myself to like be able to read energy and be able to read people and like be able to find people who really do just want to love the world. You know? This is coming for you guys. Like, this is coming for you guys now. But it's something that's you're going to have to work at. Remember, Knight of Pentacles, consistently, to hold on to that and to have that be your emotional base at all times. And don't think that that's just because like, oh, like, man, like, because my life sucks or whatever, because like the universe hates me. No, that's how it is for anyone. Like, again, like I said earlier, this comes from a repetition of mental thoughts. Every single word and thought has energy that if it happens enough, it accumulates into matter. And you've accumulated so many negative thoughts that are mistrusting, that it created an actual prison for yourself. And that's going to take time to dissolve, but just let it. Be patient with yourself, be consistent. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. That was a beautiful reading. Let me know if this resonated with you guys. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck we have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. If you guys wanted to book a reading down below, let me know. If you guys want to get a free reading, let me know. I will have a link down below, hopefully. I also have my Instagram and possibly TikTok. We'll see if I want to reopen TikTok down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell down below. Like this video, please. It means the world to me. I am taking donations if you guys feel called to. I am so grateful for you guys. At the end of the day, my intention is just to help people find peace in a time of war. And yeah, that's all I can say. I love you guys very, 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 very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, kings and queens. Okay, so when I was shuffling your guys' deck, I right away got, oh, by the way, this is for the cutie patootie cacti pile. Pile number 3. Okay, so when I was shuffling this, I felt really somber vibes. And what I think is really interesting is that, first of all, you guys got 2 feminine night moon energies. Very, 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 very yin. And then 2 really intense, these are mental energies. These are thoughts and your perspectives. So let's look into this. So right away, I feel like you guys are very, very, very gentle souls. Very soft-spoken, very easily bothered by upsetting news or like almost like you guys get sad very, very, very easily. And I know I keep on saying very, 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 but like it is like these are very intense. You guys feel very deeply. Some of you can be Pisces for sure. And it's like you guys have been on a spiritual journey trying to quiet your mind and trying to access, like you have an imbalanced divine feminine energy. You guys are definitely divine feminine. Definitely divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever. You guys have a very, very strong feminine energy. A lot of you can be connected to the moon, connected to water, the nighttime, winter, what have you, whatever it is. You guys, a lot of you guys find healing in water or crystals, in animals. You guys are very gentle spirits, like very delicate, very, very delicate. And I'm hearing that, okay, so for a lot of you, it's, you guys have this looming presence of something that is negative and eats up at your mind. And you guys have such a strong spiritual abilities of like anything that divine feminine can do, you guys can do like tenfold. Like you guys are such strong feminine energy. And it's like you guys just don't know. It's like this is the core, like a strong pulse of who you guys are, but you just don't know how to find that muscle yet, how to exercise it completely. And so you guys, a lot of you guys can be in a very imbalanced, toxic, masculine environment, or grew up in one, or went like had a horrible teacher, or someone who just kind of like scorched this gentleness in you and has created, and honestly, and okay, so let's be real, that energy cannot be fully blamed on them, because we accept it, you know. It's someone comes in, whoever comes in with any energy that they have, we choose whether or not to let that into our own inner world, our own inner space. And it's like, you guys, this could have happened when you were young, so you didn't know how to do that, or you didn't have a strong feminine figure to show you how to hold that. And so it kind of infiltrated in your mind, and it's residing in your mind, and it's gotten to a point now where you guys hold more obedience, I'm hearing, and pay more attention to your mind than to this inner stillness that eternally exists within you. So your soul is kind of like crying because it's so close to you, and it's such a heavy part of who you are, and it has so much to heal for you. It has so much healing to offer you, and it has so much wisdom to give you, and it has so much healing, so many healing powers you guys have. That you just don't have the tools to access it yet. And you guys don't feel strong in it. And some of you guys can be starting your spiritual journey, or have started, or whatever, and started dabbling in it. And maybe you just think that like there's no way that you can become like this guru who like meditates all the time and like finds this inner stillness within yourself, find peace within everything in your life. That can't, like, it just can't be you, you know, or like it's just not something that's available for you. And it's because you think that your mind has so much more power over you. It's like, this is you and this is your mind, right? And this is the ego. The ego is like absolutely fine, like riding this. It's like watching you self-sabotage yourself, and the mind is like dictating everything, and you're just so exhausted and burnt out, and like kind of going crazy a little bit for some of you, to a point where you like, and this is what's so dangerous with this kind of limitation, is that it puts you in the most dangerous form of slavery is mental slavery, is a slave who thinks that he is forever enslaved. You guys are, some of you think that like this forever will have power over you, but I want to tell you guys something that my friend Muftu from Kenya told me that forever stuck with me when I was starting a new cycle in my spiritual journey, and I understood that I was resorting back into this ego self, this negative frame of mind, this limiting past. Sorry, I'm drinking tea. Oh, so good. And he told me, and I was like, I'm so afraid because my mind keeps on ruining it for me, and like my mind keeps on dragging you back into this space where I feel like I'm swimming through concrete sometimes. And he told me, he was like, of course, Christiana, of course it's gonna feel like that sometimes, because right now this new self that you're trying to birth is a baby. It's only like 3 months old, a month old, whereas this old Christiana, this old ego that had the reins the whole time, is what, 23 years old, 17 years old, 10 years old, however old you think it started, or however old it is. So of course it's gonna look bigger and look stronger and look more intimidating, because it's older. It is literally a bigger being. But it's just like, you just have to resort back to the feminine, access that mother energy of nurturing this newborn self that's trying to come to fruition. This newborn self that is connected with your soul, and like this symbiotic relationship between you and your soul. It's so accessible. It's like literally staring at me in the face. Like it's there for you guys to access. But you guys just have to have the right tools. I'm hearing for some of you, creating healing things like oils, healing teas, candles, anything that, and not even for other people. Don't even think about other people yet. Don't even think about it as like an economic opportunity or whatever. Like, just do it for you. Just do whatever you're naturally inclined to. Anything that heals. Healing baths, journaling, meditating to find silence, meditating to find silence that you can access this inner voice. You guys just need to hear your soul talk to you for the first time. A lot of you guys have never even heard your soul speak to you. And it's such a beautiful moment. I've like busted out in tears so many times. because it's so beautiful to access this truest part of yourself. And you guys are estranged to that. And your soul misses you. Your soul misses you guys. Let's see what we have here. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. Third eye, third eye. Purple, 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 third eye. That's hella third eye energy. Snake spirit, time to heal. Time to heal. Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. And stag, I don't know how to pronounce this. Take the lead. First of all, you have 2 repeating numbers here, so that's really awesome. You guys, what else can I say? Like, it is time to heal from this. You guys need to learn how to heal from this. Understand that past all of this mental illusion, it's really just illusion. These lies that have been fed to you from other people. It's not even yourself. You guys have just never accessed this inner voice that has told you who you really are. So you're just like, okay, I don't know who I am, like, and my reality, like, the outer world has just been like this hella different reality than what I know is inside of me, so I guess I'll just listen to it as like the ultimate reality, I guess, but I just really have no other options. But it's like, because you guys just have never heard yourself speak from an authentic, from the truest place. And once you guys create separation between you and your thoughts, this night sky is just going to clear up for you. The clouds will pass and you'll be able to see clearly. And the owl spirit is all about wisdom. And wisdom is all about incorporating knowledge into action and sewing it, embroidering it into your life. So don't just like learn about spiritual things just to learn about it. Like, learn about spiritual things to understand that these are things that you need to implement in your life. Some of you guys like might even be lazy, or just really anxious about like taking action on certain spiritual things. Maybe because you guys think like maybe you would expect a lot out of it, or expect certain things to happen, expect to get like certain influence over people, or like be like this loud voice or whatever. They have to be a certain type of spiritual or something. And just, it's just like, don't even think about that. Spirituality, I hate when spirituality is seen as something, as this like external, for like almost like this external cage, right? Where it's like, no, you have to, if you're spiritual, then you have to do this and blah, blah, blah. And like getting trapped in this like shallow form of it. But spirituality is all about nurturing your inner world. This is all for you. This isn't for other people. This isn't to satisfy other people. This isn't to be part of this community and fit in with like what everyone else does. Like, this is about your own self-exploration. Knight of Swords. We have a lot of these little tarot cards for you guys. The Empress. The Magician. Page of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. And the Star. You guys have been holding on to an impoverished mindset for so long of thinking that like you're not worthy, thinking that you're not smart enough to hold an opinion, thinking that like your voice doesn't matter enough to hold an opinion. Thinking that like other people just have it better than you, or have it like, or are stronger than you, or wiser than you, and know what they're talking about more than you. Like you just like toss, like you'll so easily just absorb and agree with other, not even like you won't even regard your own voice at all. You guys don't think that you have one. Like you guys, like I'm hearing like some of you didn't even know that like that existed, like in having an inner voice that guides you. You guys need to learn how to strengthen your solar plexus chakra. There's a lot of yellow. Page of Wands is all about, I have a new passion, I have a new journey to embark and feeling a little like shaky about it, you know, like I'm thinking like a baby giraffe being born for the first time, or like a baby horse, and like kind of like its legs are so cute, they're like "Nyeh," and they like keep on falling and stumbling and not knowing how these legs work, right? And again, like I said earlier, this is all a muscle that's all about exercising and growing. Again, we have baby energy. Page of Wands is all about being a baby, you know. And like I said, like this new you is a baby that you're going to have to nurture into strength. And that's what the Magician card is here for. And the Empress, learning how to harness this and cultivate, like really just raising it. Raise this little baby, this new version of yourself that's trying to emerge. Raise it as a loving mother would. Tap into, and that will unleash your divine feminine energy that's so inherently, naturally a part of you. And see, we have the Star card. There is hope. You guys have hope. There is hope. Again, star, night sky, moon. There, it like spirit and your soul is telling you through me right now that you have nothing to be afraid of. You have not, this presence is here within you. You just have to understand that there is this sky beyond those clouds. The clouds is not your sky. The clouds is not your, that's not your sky. The sky exists out, like the sky will exist with or without clouds. Clouds are just a covering. Clouds are the illusion. Your thoughts are the illusion. Be very careful. Like Knight of Swords, like coming in very fast and like almost like kind of not being so diligent about this process. Be careful. Just make sure you don't go into it unmindfully. You know, be very hold awareness. Make sure you hold awareness. But also, again, Knight of Swords taking the lead. Take that action. Take this action. Take this action now. You guys are meant to be these leaders in your own life, in your own energy. Your soul is like so ready and excited to like be the main driver in your life now. And your soul is like acting as this star right now. Your soul is your own hope. That's what's really beautiful about this reading, is that like you guys are in this place of like misery or confusion or anxiety and depression and whatever, and it's like you're looking for the way out, for like the star to lead you out of the tunnel. And what's so beautiful about it is that like that own star, and you won't even like realize it until you get there and you experience it, but that star is your own soul, your truest essence. And that's what exists beyond all of this. That is the truth that exists beyond all of this. That was a beautiful reading. Let's pull some guidance cards from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. What message does this soul have for this group? Peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. You guys have peace coming towards you. You guys have peace coming towards you. Like the star card's so beautiful. It's like the one thing lighting up your night sky, like the moon here. And that's all you. It's all you. It's all you. In the same way that you have become your own disease, like as in disease, you are your own cure. You are your own healing. And that's what Magician is all about. Knowing, understanding that as an alchemist, being an alchemist is really just understanding that your whole reality is your energy, whatever the reality is. Whether it's hell, a living hell on earth, or it's a living heaven on earth. That's all you. It's all your energy. So it's just understanding that and then tapping into that energy to make it work for your soul. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. This whole feeling, these hard feelings, is all about you guys understanding that in time. You guys might be getting exhausted from this. Like it might feel like a lot. It might feel like a mission. It might feel like an assignment, and it might feel overwhelming. Some of you guys are deeply afraid of failure, that you'll never like be able to overcome this energy, and that again, maybe the star card, that's not for me, maybe it's for other people, like not thinking this positive stuff applies to you, but it is, like, I cannot stress it enough, like spirit is trying to tell me that it is. This is all for you. This is all for you. Peace is for you. Peace is made for you because you are made out of peace. You are made of peace. You guys are made of peace, and that is your natural state. That is your natural state. And you guys might be inclined to look back at these negative, the clouds and the bullshit, like self-talk, and then the negative subconscious beliefs and all those things. Like, you guys are so inclined to look at that as a failure and be like, okay, well, like, I'm a failure now, or my whole past was a failure, or like my mind failed me, or I failed my soul. But this, like, spirit and your soul are telling me, like, do not, you guys are a gentle soul. You must speak to yourself gently and kindly and with loving words at all times. To yourself and your soul at all times. Write letters to your soul. Start talking to her. Wait for her to respond during meditation. Start building a relationship with her. A peaceful relationship. And a peaceful relationship means no guilt, no shame, no rejection and abandonment. Just love. Always, always, always tap into a positive feminine energy with your soul. Always, 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 always. Start showing up as a divine feminine for your own soul, and your soul will start showing up as a divine feminine for you in your tough times. It's a two-way street. And that's why, like, the relationship with yourself is the deepest that you can ever get. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. You guys don't have to have it all figured out. This is going to be a process. With Page of Wands, it's going to be a process. So you get to the Queen of Wands. You know? But you guys have so much success and peace. Just like absolute peace and contentment and happiness coming your way. It's like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful what is available to you guys. And it's beautiful because it's literally you. It's not anything else. There's no lover coming in to rescue you, to save you, whatever. There's no, like, job opportunity that's going to, like, give you your happiness. Like, it's going to be you. Like I said, like, the prize at the end of this is yourself. And that's the most beautiful part about this. So, yeah, that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you for letting your energy be vocalized through me. That's a huge blessing. I resonated with this group a lot. So if you guys liked this reading at all, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, comment any words of encouragement that you guys have for myself or the others. Build your community, build a foundation. I'm hearing, like, comment down below and, like, write a letter to your soul. Like, write a love mantra or a love sentence or something beautiful for your soul. It doesn't have to say, like, dear soul, but just, like, write it so that it can encourage others to find a mantra or others to think about a topic to discuss with their soul on or journal on. You guys are here to encourage each other, this whole pile 3. So yeah, if you guys wanted to book a reading, I'm giving free readings right now. So find that down below in my description box. Those are donation-based readings, and I also have my PayPal available if you guys feel called to give back. It's always, 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 always appreciated. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm really, really happy about this, that I can do this for you guys. Knowing that, like, I went through this to, like, help other people get out of it, it's bigger than me, you know, which is awesome. And you guys are amazing. Keep pushing through. You guys have the light at the end of the tunnel. It's literally there, and this is your confirmation for that. I love you guys so much. Please keep your blah. Be on the lookout for more videos to come. I'm going to be having more videos. And, oh my god, look! Bottom of the deck. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. That's the feeling right now. Hell yeah. I love you guys. And I said it a million times. And I'm going to say it a million times again. Whew. Peace out and deuces. And we'll see you next time.